Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of In the Great Podcast with your favorite three boys, the Three Stooges, Los Tres Chiflados. It is your boy Marco, and I'm here with your other two favorite co-hosts.
What up, it's co-host number 2, Jay, aka Kimchi Papi. Coming at you live from Echo Base. How y'all doing tonight?
Welcome back to Integrate Podcast. I'm your main host, Skyline. Yeah. All right.
Oh my god.
So I should ask the question right off the bat because this went crazy on Twitter. So it's a good question to ask right in the beginning. So on Twitter, Tikumi Elmo. All right, that's not his full name. His name is just Elmo. I just realized that. Elmo, right? He asked, so how is everyone doing? That's what I was going to ask, right? But this thing got like legit over like 5 million replies. Like people just decided to just bomb Elmo with just like, oh, you know, child sport's crazy right now, man. Things are getting hard as tough out here. So from Elmo to you guys, how you guys doing?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
I'm alive, so I guess that counts for something.
To me.
So, hold on. This Elmo thing, it's just people saying like, how you doing? Like,
no, so Elmo was just asking on Twitter, just a simple, so how is everyone doing? And it legit like blew up.
like everyone answered?
Yeah, everyone answered, but they answered like, gave out their whole life story. Like this guy was talking about how he's like trying to live above water because child support is crazy out.
Holy shit.
And this girl was like, she vented about how she caught her boyfriend cheating and everything, and that her life is all ruined as people are going through divorce. Actually, you know what's crazy? Speaking about divorce, now that I think about it, like at the company that like the past two companies that I worked at, I didn't think divorce was that high until I worked at these two big companies, and I realized that like, holy cow, everyone's going through divorce.
Holy
Is
shit.
it, like, cause like I don't know, cause you know how like we're in our own bubble, so we only kind of hang out with our group of friends, so we don't really see it much. But like once I go outside and I start like paying attention to everyone else, I guess you can kind of say, so many people are going through divorce. It's crazy. So
Jesus.
so like they were just dumping their whole heart out on Elmo about their divorce. Yeah, it's crazy.
Because doesn't America have like the highest divorce rate? Is that true or no?
Yeah, I think it's still true.
Probably. Most likely it does.
So so he wrote almost just checking in, how's everyone doing? And it had 1,000.5 reposts, 45,000 quotes, over 100 likes, and 21 people bookmark it.
That's 164,000 likes, actually.
Yeah, 164,000 likes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. All right, yeah. And it has over 200 million views of just people dumping how they felt and what they've been feeling lately. That's crazy. So me, I didn't even answer the question. I'm good. All right, so let's see. Let's move along.
Best therapist ever, I guess.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Why the hell would you go to like Elmo? I'm even surprised that people even know who he is. Like Sesame Street's been dead for like, I don't know, 2 decades, I think.
No, I think it's still going.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still going.
That's crazy.
I see his toys, but I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But Elmo, I'm doing good, just in case you're wondering. I love the color on you, by the way. Your blood. Oh, you know what? Speaking about celebrities, right? Be honest with me. Have you guys heard about Drake leaks?
Oh, I've heard about it.
Didn't he get like a sex tape leaked?
Oh, you spoiled it. So when I read Drake leak, right? So when I read Drake leak, I was thinking that everyone else was like, oh, I think everyone else was thinking that. I was like, oh, it must be his new song. Like it was coming out. Like maybe someone actually leaked his new songs coming out, right? So I clicked on it too, right? Because like, oh, I want to hear it and see how the new Drake's gonna be, right? And then there's a whole lot of Drake in that video. I saw it.
Oh, you actually watched it?
I was like, what the heck? And I was like, oh, well, there's no way this is, oh, that's him, all right. This is Certified Lover Boy. I'm like, watch him. Like, oh my God. I was like, wait, where's the song? I was like waiting, like I think I'm like, maybe this is just I was like, maybe this is a music video. That's what I thought. I was like, maybe this is just the introduction to the music video. I'm like, wait, can they not hear this? Because I thought, there's like a censored bad version that
Yep.
and then there's
it's like a red tape version. It's like uncensored.
I was just waiting for the beat to just come on and be like, you can call me on my cell phone. Nope, nothing. It was just him go. And then he looks at the camera and smiles to it at one point.
You were in for a surprise.
Yeah. So the dude was like, it's crazy. Drake was like upset at that, like the fact that it got leaked out. I can understand. It's traumatizing for for a celebrity.
Oh, some people flaunt that shit. Yeah.
Some people like
Kim K. I think she got famous off of that shit.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, supposedly like it was leaked, but it was like leaked on purpose. Like they were gonna, if I remember correctly, they got paid by distribution company for them to for the video to get leaked,
right?
And so like she made mad money, and supposedly like the Kim Kardashian's mom like had a hand in it. Like,
are you serious?
Yeah, something. She negotiated like how much they were gonna get or some shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I'm just thinking that like, after that whole leak, after what I saw, I don't think he has the right to release any more sad songs, because if you had that type of tool the whole time, man, and now that everyone knows, you don't have no right to be sad. Not at all. Now I know why you're certified lover boy, man. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm not jealous.
Packing heat.
Yeah, he was doing the helicopter, levitating.
I didn't even know I didn't know Canada carries stuff like that up there. I'm not into it, but man, holy cow!
Besides him though, like, was there like a woman that she got exposed and everything too?
Yeah, there was a girl in there. No idea who the girl is.
Okay, so it doesn't show her.
No, the girl's like it shows everything for the girl. But the crazy part is it's not a famous person. I don't know who that girl is either. So it's
everybody's gonna start hunting her down. Like,
the internet's gonna find her quick, whoever it is, man. But like that's what the internet does. They probably have her like Face ID on Apple right now.
Pretty much, yeah. Everyone's on Facebook, like fucking face matching. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
AIing that shit.
But like, yeah, I made that mistake thinking that it was a leaked song or a leaked music video. I'm just letting you guys know. I clicked on it. I got curious. Now my search history probably has the FBI tapping in right now. But man, it was just Drake. And you shouldn't be sad, Drake.
They're thinking right now, oh man, he really must be a huge Drake fan.
I saw an article somewhere online that he's indifferent about it. He's like, like it's out. I don't care.
Yeah, you can't do anything about it now. Yeah. He was upset that it got out, but like, dude, maybe if you were like packing less heat, you should be upset. Like,
like they found out you're like a 1 1 inch whatever.
If you had a chode or something.
There you go. Erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, then you should be sad. I don't know who that girl is, but she's cute. So I'm single, so you can slide in my dick.
This guy.
Yeah. Damn, I'm not packing like Drake though. So it'll be a downgrade.
You want Drake's sloppy seconds, huh?
Oh yeah, that's true. Just get yourself clean first.
What if the video was leaked, but it's actually an edited version? He just gave himself like an extra 5 inches.
Well, he could have just said that like it was just an edited version, right?
There you go.
But he didn't. He just came out straight up saying that like, oh my gosh, that's me, and I'm so sorry. He could have just played it off. I would have just played it off like, what? That's not me. I had never.
With a smile.
Yeah,
it was.
I mean, or you could do how like Ryan Reynolds when Deadpool got leaked. He leaked. It was leaked, but it was on purpose.
Did he really do that?
Yeah, with the whole Deadpool demo. Like the test footage.
Yeah.
Like it was leaked, but it was actually done on purpose. Like secretly, it was actually like.
It's good marketing, at least.
Yeah. I mean, and it worked because they were able to make a Deadpool movie.
Moving along, do you guys believe in karma, or would you be the type to retaliate to the person who did you wrong?
Depends on what they do.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Like if they came over and like killed my family, kicked my dog, things like that. Oh yeah,
you'd be like a John Wick.
Yeah, exactly. I put on my best suit. Go to my nearest Italian laundromat. Oh man.
You already got the hair down.
Yeah, they're gonna take me to the back room. Oh, which
I
pick your weapon.
think it was an Italian hotel, but
Go to the nearest Holiday Inn. But yeah, no, it definitely depends on what they do. Like if it's like name calling, it's like okay, whatever, I don't give a shit. But if it's like getting physically involved or like messing with some aspect of my life, like getting really personal, I'd probably retaliate.
What if they stole like $1,000 or something?
I'd probably retaliate.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if it was like something petty, like they call me fat or something like that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or insulted me, I wouldn't care. But if they did me wrong, okay. So first and foremost, I don't believe in karma. That's what I'm gonna say. I've seen so many bad people. I guess you can kind of say they make bad choices, and like I never seen them like the what comes around goes around and hit them like type of karma ever. Okay, for example, a good example, a cheater, right? I seen like a couple guys cheated on their girlfriends and stuff like that, right? But they cheated on so many girlfriends, but I never seen them got cheated on. It's crazy. like you see what I mean? Is like I don't believe in karma. I feel like if you want to retaliate, you're gonna have to manually do it yourself. Like if, for example, the person who stole your $1,000, right? I've seen thieves like steal from people, but I never seen a thief actually got themselves stolen, like something stolen from them ever. That's I don't know. It's a rare case, but I think like in order for you to make an action, you have to actually perform the action. I don't think you should sit there and wait for the world to come back to you and maybe like there will be karma and stuff like that. I don't believe in that.
It's because the world's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah,
you're not gonna sit around with your hands in your ass just waiting for someone to like feel sorry for you or give you charity. Yeah.
So I would retaliate depending on the level of what it is. Because I've been nice to a lot of people, and some people have done me wrong, and I've let it go if it's a petty level. But if it's a really big level, I will never let that shit go. I'll find some way to destroy your life one way or another. If anything, twice as worse for what you did to me. If anything, that's me. So I would retaliate.
Yeah, I would retaliate depending on like the severity of whatever it is that they do. I'd be like the Punisher, take justice into my own hands.
If they kick your dog,
better not. I don't even have a dog.
I was gonna say that. I was like, Jay doesn't even have a dog.
They better not. I don't have one, but they better not.
Aren't you banned from getting dogs?
Yeah, I still. No one in my family lets that go. That's gonna stay with me until I die.
You know what would have been really funny, right?
Maybe took swimming lessons. That's
funny, right? They tell Jay like, "Oh, Jay, you used to have a dog, but he was murdered, right?" But they never told who Jay was. So Jay goes like in a huge rampage, like trying to figure out who's his dog killer, and then later on he finds out like the hidden truth. It was him all along. So you get revenge on yourself. You kill yourself instead.
Sounds like a bad crime movie, right? It was myself all along. But I'm still banned. That's why I want a cat.
You don't know who I am. I have a unique set of skills.
Yep.
Skills like swimming.
Cats can swim, right? All right. Can they swim? Whatever.
Cats?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I've had turtles. I don't know if you guys knew this. On those, because he's been at my house like a long time ago. But I used to have pet turtles in an aquarium, right?
Can a turtle swim?
They all died.
Oh, shit. Maybe it's just bad with pets.
Yeah, probably.
Well, all right. They all died?
I had I had 5 turtles in one aquarium. Mind you, the small soft shell ones, right? We find one upside down, probably drowned itself. I don't know how, because they had to be on land at some point too. But the tank was filled. It was filled.
You didn't make
I didn't make any land or anything for them to be on. It was filled.
Yeah.
So, we found one that you know how we had these there's like these little miniature castle things you can put in the aquarium.
Yeah.
Like the little house looking things you could just put in there, like little furniture, right?
Yeah.
One got its head stuck inside a castle and they just died because they got stuck.
Probably trying to find Princess Peach.
Yeah, one got its head stuck in the vents where the water goes up for filtering. Got stuck in there, died. And then the rest just got really depressed. They stopped eating. We just find them some like floating upside down in the morning. Yeah.
We also didn't know you didn't have a land bridge either. So
I still blame that on my parents to this day because they were in charge of the equipment they bought and shit.
All right, so your parents didn't buy you a land bridge?
No, they just filled the whole tank thinking that they lived underwater.
No, they don't do that.
Yeah. So I don't know.
So your parents single-handedly murdered the Ninja Turtles.
They kind of killed themselves, but they set it up so they would die, I guess.
I bet you the one who got his head stuck was Michelangelo.
Probably.
You know what's funny with cats is that they're afraid of aluminum foil for some reason.
Bro,
is that true?
I seen this trick where you put aluminum foil on the kitchen counter and they'll stop hopping on there after that.
Yeah, like when they try to jump on, they see aluminum foil, they jump backwards like all scared.
Yeah. What the?
It's fucking
they're scared of two things. Number one is the reflection of another object. And the aluminum foil reflects it. The second one they're scared of is the sound it makes.
Are you serious? I didn't know that.
It's hilarious. Yeah, seeing them like I've seen
videos of like someone putting a tiny like foil hat on a cat and the cat just freaks out like wide-eyed and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
it scrambles the signal.
Yeah, another thing too if you tie like a tube sock around their waist, it throws their balance off.
It makes them like drunker. Yeah.
Yeah, they walk all weird. Just the funniest thing ever.
Cats are but they're really easier to watch than dogs.
Yeah. In Honduras, I had a pet rooster. That was pretty dope.
What happened? Did your family cook it?
Oh, wait. Yeah, probably. I don't know what happened to it.
Because I had a pet duck that my mom cooked.
Yeah? Shit.
Oh, no, it was a bunny. Sorry. I had a pet bunny that I took care of for a long time. And then my mom cooked it.
Did she say it? Like, hey, this is your bunny? Like,
no, it was cold. Like, one time I realized that my bunny was like missing. First, my mom gave it to me. And I had it for like 2-3 days, just playing with it. Then I realized it was gone. I tried finding it all over the house, right? I was like, what the hell? I can't find it. And then next thing you know, my mom made this stew. and the whole family's eating it, and I'm eating it. And then my mom told me, like, it's rabbit meat's kind of chewy. And I was like, rabbit meat? I was like, Mom, they sell rabbit meat? I was like, yeah, they sell it, but that was your rabbit. I was like, I didn't cry.
Yeah, that's fucking up.
Yeah.
That'd be so traumatizing.
Like face, and I was like, what?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I didn't know she bought that rabbit from a farm.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be to cook it. I didn't know that. I thought she bought it for me as a gift, as a pet. She did that with me with the rabbit, and then she did that with me with the duck too, because I had a pet duck. I was like, yo, dude, my duck was like, it was awesome. And I had that one for longer, and I got attached to it. I had it for like, I want to say like almost a whole year as a kid. We had this pet duck in the house. He just like, I don't know, ducks are so, they're so easy to watch and take care of, right? Mm-hmm. And then my mom cooked it.
That must have been traumatizing. Like every animal your mom gives you now, it's like, oh, you're gonna eat.
Because I still eat roast duck. It still tastes good. I was sad. It was sad though.
But it was delicious.
I had a little jump start because she killed my pet bunny, so I knew it was coming one day.
See, traumatized.
My mom's gonna turn you into a
PTSD.
That's why you should have like protected your duck.
No, I tried. I always wondered why my mom kept feeding it.
Apparently, my mom had a pet goat when she was young.
That's bad.
Yeah. They would use the milk it gave off and either use it for themselves or sell it because they had a little like stall food they'd sell on the side of the road.
I forgot what country it was. They used to give like cows as a marriage gift.
Isn't that India?
I think so. But goats was one of it too. They used to give goats too.
Oh no.
And it's basically to like help the family and stuff like that.
Well, by feeding them?
No, like, milk, milk and stuff, and then you kill off the cow, and then
yeah, they have milk, and you can also make cheese off of that too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. That's all it's good for.
Nah.
Besides eating it,
guys can also make cheese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could. I've learned what it was. I didn't know what it was until you guys explained it to me.
Oh my god.
I was like, "What's that?" Oh,
That rooster, it sounds like kind of like the duck you had, where it was just chill. You could literally go up to it and like pet it and everything.
yeah. At
It's
least my
just super
duck,
chill. Yeah.
but my duck don't quack in the middle of the morning.
She's. I can just imagine your mom just snapping the neck and then just feathering it. And
Oh my god. We
My
had
dad- My dad killed a chicken by chopping its head off, and it really does run around with his head chopped off for
Oh,
like a
shit.
good minute, and it run fast. It's
Holy shit.
crazy. You guys should see it. I don't know if it's allowed to be watched on YouTube or anything, but man, it's crazy.
I didn't know that. Holy shit.
Yeah. If you chop a rooster's head, like a chicken's head, and just let it go, it'll just
Holy shit.
with no sound.
that's
And
crazy.
it's like gushing out.
Oh yeah, that's pretty traumatizing. I've ever seen that.
Not for me. I
But,
thought it was funny.
we had a pet parakeet. That I love that one, but I hate it like holding onto it because its claws will dig into your finger
Mhm.
to like perch on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hate it holding it.
Maybe we should use something
Yeah.
else other than your fingers to hold it up.
No, even if it gets on like your shoulder or whatever,
Oh,
your
right,
arms,
right.
dude, it leaves claw marks, it bleeds, everything. I'm like,
Oh.
no, fuck that.
Yeah, we still.
That's why those hawk trainers, they wear the gloves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, for hawks, yeah,
Yeah, they're like-
definitely. That's
Yeah, we still have pet parakeets too, and then we had to give them away.
they're dope.
I probably want a dog later when I get older.
I wish I could have one.
You have all that land. You can have a dog.
I wish I could have one.
Why can't you have a dog? Oh yeah, that's all right. I forgot who I'm talking
Must
to.
be nice. Must be nice wanting a dog.
But I mean, it's the dog is safe now because there's no pool of water.
Doesn't
around
take-
it.
There was
could
no
be.
pool of water at his house either. He created one. He could rate it one. He could rate it one for the dog.
Oh my god.
So still not safe. Even the bathtub.
Just always-
I just want
yeah,
to test the
you see
theory
me
out.
still.
Always have your dog surrounded in a floaty.
Oh my god.
Put it in a bubble the whole time. Be like a pet hamster dog. Just rolling around the house in a bubble.
Giant ass bubble if it's
I'm
like a
doing
big
this.
dog.
I'm doing this to protect you.
Like, you see this room? Don't go in there. That's what a bathtub is.
Bathroom, he's banned. Kitchen, he's banned. Anywhere where there's water, he's banned.
Mm.
Speaking about when we were kids, right? That brings us to the next question. If you could be any age for the rest of your life, what age would you be and why?
I would be either 21 or 22. Reason why it's because remember the shit we used to do when we went to Boston?
Yeah,
When we were young?
yeah.
Like when we just got our cars, our licenses for the first time, we would just go to Boston. for the
Legally
fuck of it.
drink.
Yeah, exactly. Those were good times. Those were good times.
I was already
And I had so much energy too.
Yeah,
Now I just don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to map out my energy for where it's going day
Mhm.
by day.
Yeah, now you do. But
Yeah. But before we didn't. Before we used to be like drinking till like 3 or 4 a.m. Still go
Yep.
to work at 7.
yeah,
Don't know how we're there, but we're there.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
just Gatorade and like Red Bulls and Monsters.
Mhm.
Gatorade, Red Bull, only to walk in with the other idiot that you drink with. And
yeah,
they complain. So whose idea was it to drink it?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I would literally wake up like I don't know in the afternoon, whatever. Go to Aunt's house, stay there all the way to nighttime. We would get hungry and be like, "Hey, let's go to Chinatown, get some boba, whatever." Right? We go all the way to Chinatown, hang out for a bit, go back to his place, and just keep drinking all the way to like 3 to 4 a.m. And then I go back home. I don't know. There's so much shit that we used to do back then.
yeah.
Nowadays it's just work, go home, work, go home. Yeah,
And video games were a lot better back then too.
Yeah.
that's true.
I had more content inside of it.
Yeah.
I would pick 24.
Precisely 24.
Yeah, precisely 24. Because 24 was when my credit was the highest. It was perfect. Like I didn't ran into like my job loss and losing my job. So I always had like 100% payment and like everything was like easier. Plus I had a good car and then I had a really steady job and I felt like I could live that life for the rest of my life. Because I was always above float with water. And then plus like rent was cheaper. That rent only took one of my check. Now rent takes a little over half of my check. Every single check. But I would pick that age because I had a better credit. I have decent credit now, but not as pretty as it was when it's 24. And it's gonna take me like almost another 4 more years just to make it look like when I was 24, right? Because when you get older, you bump into unexpected events and stuff like that.
That
And debt. Yeah, but when I was 24, I had I barely had any debt, and I saved more money, and my youth too. That's the other reason. When I was 24, I was a lot more healthier, right? I think I still drank too much.
Weren't you still smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, but I was still healthy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This guy.
but I still smoked. I still drank, and then I didn't have when I got older, I had worse physical problems. But when I was 24, even though I was doing unhealthy things, I was still still fit. I don't know how to explain it. It was I still had so much more energy. But I would pick that age, and if it's not that age, not 24, it definitely has to be 16. Definitely. I was picking between either 24 or 16.
All
And
right.
16, the reason why 16 was because when I was 16, I had a driver's license already because my brother was me and my brother look alike. So I could always use his driver's license for everything.
Wow.
And buy alcohol and everything that I needed with my brother. And then I had I only went to school, and when I got out of school, it was we played on the internet. That's when the internet was fun back then, to actually go on. It wasn't as dangerous and as toxic as it is now. And the other part was that I would just lose money aspect, but I had a whole lot better of, I guess you can kind of say, better surrounding better people around me when I was 16. Because of we're still all the people were all I guess you can kind of say just high school, so it wasn't as toxic as adults can be. Because as you become adults, a lot of people get really shitty as an adult. But when you're a kid, you're just playing around. And everything's just fun, So you're still growing, so you can mess up and do something stupid and still be okay. That's why I would pick 16. I picked 16 only because when I was 16, my brother was already over 21. So that's why I picked that age.
It's the ID. It's the license.
Yeah. And I was a lot more healthier at 16 too. A lot more healthier. Yeah. And at that time, my siblings and my mom, we all lived together too. That was the thing. We all lived together. Now we're all when we got older, we all separated because everyone has family or something like that. And my mom, and we all live apart. So now we have to create this family time to even see each other.
See what you mean?
Yeah, once a week or something. But when I was 16, we all still live with each other. And that's why we'll pick that 16 or 24. That's my answer.
It's a good question. It's tough for me because it's I want to choose that around 16, 17. Because around that age, you're not worrying about anything, bills, anything. You're just being a kid, having fun, playing video games, whatever.
And oblivious too. That's the other part I forgot to add.
Yeah.
But at 16, you're oblivious to how the world works. So I don't know, the more you find out about the world and how it really works and all these rules, regulations, and what you're supposed to do in order to have a roof over your head, it is I start to envy parents, after that, that. Now I feel bad for adults. Now I understand how tough it is to put food on the table and stuff like that. But when we were at that age, we were oblivious to it. To us, it was go to school, get lunch, school lunch, square rectangle pizza, and then
all
come
we
home.
had to worry about was homework. That's it.
Yeah, come home, do your homework or not do your homework, and play on the computer for a little bit, or go outside and or play basketball or football with your friends or something like that.
Yeah, you would have the whole summer to do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. And ride bikes, or because your bike, even if it breaks, is not that hard to fix. Like a car, if it breaks, so does your wallet.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I was gonna go around that age. Then I also thought 18, because 18 you can get your driver's license too.
Yep.
And then once you get a driver's license, and then you your parents let you use the car, then you start driving around all over the place. Then you start hanging out with your friends, going everywhere.
That was me.
And then
My friends didn't even have.
Remember I had that shitty brown Corolla?
I remember that Corolla.
I went crazy with that thing. I was driving everywhere.
I remember when we went. I remember when we were getting ready for the MP3 experiment.
Yeah,
we
the
went
New York.
to
Yeah.
we went to Walmart.
Yep.
And I remember you and Harneys were playing like some. It's like I think it was like some Korean like K-pop band, and you guys are just like dancing at a red light, and I'm just in the background. I'm just like with the camera, just like recording you guys.
Jesus Christ.
See, those memories are well worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then, but I'd settle with like around 22, just because 21 you could legally
Drink.
but then 22 it's like I guess more stuff opens up, like more. I don't know. It's pretty much. It's almost just like 21, but better, I guess. The only way I could put it.
21 2.0.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote on my 22nd birthday. I remember. I was like celebrating being 21 again. I wrote that on my cake. I wonder if I still have a picture of it, but that's what I wrote on my cake. Oh yeah.
Yes, I'd set up 22.
I would have picked that too. That's why I picked.
Because also I
24.
think around that time. Yeah, when I was 22, I got my first car. Got my first car at 22.
I had my first car at 20 exact. Yeah.
Mine was a hand-me-down. As a gift for passing my driver's license exam, my parents just handed me down their car, which was the brown Corolla.
The crazy thing that Corolla had extremely low miles.
It did. Yeah,
It's
we
crazy.
barely drove it. So when they gave it to me, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I can go everywhere I want.
Yeah. I used this Honda Accord that was in our family for like the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
All the way till we were 20. And the only reason why when I was 20 I got my own car was because I bought it out of impulse because I wanted my own car, which was dumb because that car had so many rusted problems and all this other problems. And it was a Nissan 240SX, like an old one with the flip lights. And I bought it out of impulse because I wanted to turn into like this strip car and all these things I wanted to do to it.
The
But
JDM dream.
Yeah, but the car was dying. And that's why he sold it to me for like $900.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a red flag right there.
Yeah, but I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I was so dumb. I just, 900, I could fix all this stuff. He was like telling me, and he asked me twice, "Are you sure? Are you sure you want to buy it?" Like he was like naming me all the problems that's wrong with the car. And that car, like my family would tell you, like it lasted like maybe a half a year. Give or take. And then everything blew on it. Everything that the guy said blew. That he was warning me about it. It blew.
Yeah. That sucks.
You're like, fuck, it's a bunch of red flags, and you're like,
could have been worse.
it.
He could have charged you more than that, and you still would have bought it probably. So it could have been worse. Could have been worse.
yeah, you could have ripped you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. It was actually a nice guy. It was like a nice dude. He told me everything was wrong with the car. I mean, yeah, even with everything wrong with the car, that car's value was still worth that much, even as a shell. But I didn't listen. No, I just thought that I could do it. I couldn't do it. I was living off of like barely $300 a week working at Dunkin' Donuts at the time.
Yep, those were the days I remember.
Speaking about green flags and red flags, right? What's a hobby that a girl would do that's like kind of like a green flag for you?